Welcome back to Daytime, everyone. There is a new gritty drama about a little strip club in Mississippi. It's called P Valley.
What's the P stand for?
Just P, just P. And you can find it on Starz. We have one of the stars of the show. His name is Brandon Gilpin joining us now. He plays DJ Neva Scared. And critics say he is the rhythm and heartbeat of the club. Hi, Brandon.
How you doing?
We
just really confused the viewers, Cindy.
Why?
New show about a strip club. Here's a guy named Brandon.
He's the DJ in the club. That's what I explained. Brandon, a lot of great buzz about this show. It's more than just, how do I put this in a daytime kind of way? It's more than, can I say TNA? It's more than that.
Yes.
It's got heart.
Yes.
Tell us more about it, Brandon.
So P Valley is a show where, yes, it's a show in the strip club, and yes, I play the DJ in the strip club. But it's more than that. It's really humanizing these women in a way that their stories are being told. Because sometimes we go on the strip clubs and people go to strip clubs and they're like, oh, they're just dancers, they're just this, that, and the third. But they're actual real human beings with the same complexities as you and I, right? And so shedding light on that and showing that they have stories of why they're in there, how they got there, and how they want to get out, and et cetera, et cetera. So it's this is a real story and in real people's lives. So we just want to show light and show that to the world.
Brandon, you are so talented and so ahead for someone who's 20 years old and still in college. But walk us through the conversation you had to have with your parental guardians. I'm going to be in this new show about strip club.
That was an interesting one. So I remember first getting the audition, and it was just at first it was just untitled, right? And then it was an untitled Katori Hall project. And so I did research on Katori Hall. I saw that she was a wonderful playwright, legendary playwright. And so and then I read the breakdown, and I was like, wow, DJ in a strip club, 15-year-old DJ in a strip club, and I was like, oh, why would a 15-year-old be in a strip club? And so that, but it was just all right, whatever, it's just another audition, right? And so then I auditioned for it, and then I was like, wow, I think I really like this. And then I got the call back, and so I was like, ooh, wow, this is my first callback, because again, this is my first role, and so I was like, okay, I got the callback. This is something new for me. So I did the callback. I went in, I met everybody that was behind the table, auditioning and producers, etc. And I got it. And when I got the role, I was like, hey, Ma.
What did Mom say?
I was like, hey, Ma, remember that DJ role I told you I was auditioning for? Yeah, it's in a strip club. I'm gonna be DJing in a strip club. She was like, strip club? Well, you ain't never been to a strip club. And I was like,
right?
Yeah, no, but I know how to turn the party up. So I guess they like me. And so she was like, hey, do what you do, do the best, be the best DJ that strip club I've ever seen, So, but yeah, I was 19 at the time, and I was in college, so and I was kind of out of the house because I was away at school for the last 2 years, so it didn't really necessarily bother her as much. The only thing that really bothered, because I don't curse often, I don't really curse, and I had to curse in the show because I'm in a strip club and
it's acting.
It's acting, right? And so, and so she didn't have a problem with that because I was just telling the story, right? And she knows this is what I love to do, and so yeah, it's just another story. And the thing I like about the show specifically is it's more complex than what you see at first, right? And you see the inside of why I'm actually there as a 15-year-old in the strip club. You see why everybody's in there, and it's a wonderful show. Yeah, I'm just excited.
I think a lot of go ahead, Danny.
No, your question is probably going to be a lot more eloquent than
I don't know. Do you want me to go ahead?
Well, I was going to ask how we did research for the show, so maybe you can go.
That's a good question.
I mean, you go to Morehouse, which is in Atlanta. Atlanta does have a lot of strip clubs, so it would have been right there in your backyard.
Yeah.
He's 20.
I couldn't
Legal?
Go. Well, you can't go to strip club until you're 21.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Yes.
I live a dangerous life. No, I'm kidding. I've never been. Ever. I've never been, ever.
So here's kind of my little, I guess, research on the show. So again, the show is set in the South, the dirty South, right? And I'm from New York. So I have like a New York accent. So I had to like really study an accent to get that real accent down pat. Yeah. So like,
there's a little Jamaican there too.
Well, yeah, I'm Jamaican as well.
Okay.
Okay. Jamaica Heights. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I really had to study and really like study that accent. And so the strip club study and where that came from, it was like, because I always hosted parties at my school anyway. I hosted parties at my school. I hosted parties in New York when I was in New York in high school. So I've always been hosting parties.
Well, this
like,
is easy for you.
Yeah. Like,
before we let you go, Brandon, I got to ask about your light feet challenge. It's going viral. It's all over the world.
Yes, that's another thing. Like, so I'm just the life of the party. So I make music and I make all of this types of stuff. And I made this dance challenge called the Light Feet Challenge. I made that in 2018, and TikTok really blew it up. Like TikTok blew it up. Like people were going Japan, France, Europe, everywhere. They were just doing it, and I was like excited because it's like, wow, my challenge is finally hitting where it needs to hit. And then I got P Valley coming out at the same time, so it's like all of this is happening at one time. And yeah, I'm just a dancer and I'm an actor, so it's like, wow, like everything is happening at one time. So I'm just really excited. And so Life Feet Challenge is viral right now. We have over 5, 6, 7 million views on TikTok and on YouTube and on Instagram, all of that stuff.
It is a good time to be Brandon Gilpin. Sir,
Yes.
thank you very much. Good luck with everything. And I've got you on my phone now, so I'll be trolling you.
Thank you. So good to see you.
Good to see you too. Thanks. And you can watch P Valley on Starz. We'll be right back.